Business leaders have chalked up President Biden's attack on oil companies to political cynicism, but that might be too generous. His tweet over the weekend, ordering gas stations to lower prices betrays a willful ignorance about the private economy. Says that the president doesn't seem to know anything about markets. None of this is going to matter, Congressman. I can tell you that these comments are going to keep coming that do seem to indicate either a deliberate misdirection or distortion, which Mr. Bezos said, or complete lack of understanding about how a free market economy works.
Yeah, so Joe, my guess is it's both. You know, I think, look, they're trying to play a political game here that just isn't working to tamp down this raging inflation. We see it obviously in energy. The tapping of the Strategic Petroleum Reserve did nothing. The new gas tax holiday, which most people think will save an American family $7 over 3 months. And now on the Chinese tariffs, my thought is, look, I'm guessing that they're going to do some rollbacks that are another political gimmick, doesn't have really any impact on consumer goods. And as you know, I don't like tariffs. Tariffs are taxes. I think they drive prices up. They distort the economy in a major way. But the president really isn't tackling this the right way. I just think it's another act of theater.
So when will it be tackled? Or we're just at the whims of the global marketplace? And I mean, the invasion of Ukraine certainly didn't help. Europe's got it much worse than we have it. But you don't see the Biden administration unleashing all the American production the way that it could, do you? They're not going to do it.
No, they are not going to do it. And as you know, our inflation overall is running about 3 points higher in America than it is in Europe and much of the rest of the world. Those are Joe Biden's policies in a big way. And it's not just energy. I think really, again, as long as we've got this COVID era funding, coming out of Washington that's built into the baseline, I think we need to lower taxes, not raise them. As you know, the Senate is getting close to, Senate Democrats, into a quote, slim down Build Back Better, still $1 trillion of taxes that I think is going to drive inflation longer here in America. But I also think it's going to rob money that businesses need to try to fix this supply chain crisis. And then I also think it's going to put the U.S. at a huge economic disadvantage competitively to our foreign competitors. So who raises taxes heading into a recession? Who robs money that would be used to fix the supply chain crisis? Yeah. It just doesn't make sense.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.